Hi parents, welcome back to Hello Moms of India. In this video, I am going to talk about the speech delay issue in the child and going to share you the tips which you can use for your child's speech improvement. So I am not an expert, but based on my personal experience, the tips are very practical and useful. And yes, this video is going to be very much informative. So please don't miss to watch the video till the end. And if you like the video, press the like button and share with other parents. Do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss the update of my videos. So let's start with the videos. The speech delay has now become very common nowadays because of our lifestyle. So we are living in a nuclear family. Both the parents are so much busy in their lifestyle that they are not spending much time with the child, or they are speaking very less with the child, resulting the speech delay issue. So now the parents start worrying what to do next, and because my child is not speaking yet, and this worry, this irritation somehow goes to the child and creates lot of pressure for your child, which is not good for your child. So parent, please stop worrying and please try to follow some of the tips I am going to give it here, and check out whether these are working for you or not. So before you try the tips, there are few things you should ensure, like whether your child has the speech delay issue or not. So the first thing you are going to check is the hearing skill, whether your child has the proper hearing skill or not. So this you can do by calling your child's name, by giving some instruction, by giving your child their favorite thing, and you can observe whether your child's hearing is proper or not. If not proper, then you have to consult a doctor. Once you verify your child's hearing is fine, the second thing you have to check is the eye contact. Eye contact is very important thing during the communications. So whenever you find this proper eye contact is missing, that means this could be an issue and you have to consult a doctor. Most of the cases there are not, but yes, if there is an issue, you have to consult the doctor. How are you going to verify whether your child has the proper eye contact or not? You have to sit down with your child, you have to do some activity, give some instruction, read out the book, make some expression so that your child will look at you. And with all this thing, you have to minutely observe whether your child is having a proper eye contact with you or not. But if that is missing during all, then yeah, you have to consult the doctor. So after checking the hearing skill, eye contact, now if you know your child is fine, then which has missed out is the communication. The lesser communication resulted the speech delay issue. Okay, so the child didn't get the opportunity to process many words into the brain, or the child could not process it because of the difficulty in processing, which has resulted in the speech delay issue. So let's discuss the tips in detail. The first tip, which is very important, that is talk. Talk to your child whenever you get time. Okay, so you have to build an environment in such a way that the child should get as many as words to process in its brain. Okay, so this environment you can build in a different way. You can read out the stories, you can show the picture books which will be interesting for your child to gain the attention, and you can sit down with your child in some activity, giving the instruction and telling them or describing the things. So with all this thing, you are actually creating a communication, and you are creating an environment where the child will get lot of word to process. The most important thing here will be you have to talk slowly, because the child has to take time to process in its brain. Okay, so if you talk very fast, it would be difficult for your child, because these languages are new for your child. So talk slowly, gently you can speak to have a attention of your child. Sometimes to gain the attention, you can, instead of saying apple, you can, with the expression, you can say, you want apple. So this kind of expression, it will attract your child to look at you or look at the object. And you can talk the, or you can name the apple like apple. Do you want apple? So that means you are stressing on the object. The more you stress on the object, your child brain will process that word in a better way. So in the beginning, whenever you are introducing any object, stress on that object, talk about that object. If you are showing apple, describe about apple, not only apple. Apple is very tasty. Apple is red in color. So many things. The more information you give to your child, the child will process all those and will speak in a later phase. Now the next thing is, whenever you are seeing your child has the delay issue, never talk to your child in multiple languages. That really lead to a confusion. Okay, so you have to use a single language while communicating if you find your child is having the difficulty in processing the language. Okay, so when you talk in a single language, the child is clear, okay, this is the language or this is the thing they are going to learn. The brain is processing only one language, and after some point of time they will going to communicate in that language. But if you try to use 2-3 languages, then what happens, that brain processes all the language but they could not link the both. Okay, so it becomes a problem for your child. But if you see your child is able to process, you can teach them multiple languages. The next thing is, you have to give the opportunity to your child to speak. Okay, involve them in a communication, make them speak. How will you do that? Okay, whenever your child is asking for any object, so definitely in the beginning they are going to point you out. Okay, immediately do not give the object. Okay, hold on, wait, ask your child, what do you want? Okay, so let your child say what he wants or she wants. If your child wants apple, let them say apple. Okay, if your child is not saying, you give a prompt, do you want apple or do you want water? So by saying that, you are actually stressing on the word apple. The child is observing, okay, this is apple, and probably will try to say apple. Even if your child doesn't say, if it is trying to make an effort, you should appreciate that. Okay, but stress on the word and make your child speak. But if your child not speaking, then don't push a lot, but whenever you get a chance, try to introduce that object in a multiple time in a day. So with that, what happens, the child listen that word multiple time in a day and the brain processes it. So it really works on remembering, and the child will start trying to speaking the word. So, and the next thing is, next tip and the final tip is the reduce the screen time. I am not completely against of the screen time, because I find many informative videos, rhymes are there in online are available, where child really can learn many things. Okay, but I would say restrict the screen time. Don't give a lot, but during the screen time, involve yourself in that. So when your child is watching the rhyme, you be there and explain that what is going on. Okay, the mouse is running, climbing the clock. You can show the clock. You can show there is a mouse. With all this description, you are actually giving you are telling a story to your child, which will be interesting for your child, with a action, or twinkle twinkle little star. So the way you will do the action, it will really attract your child to look at you with a proper focus and will try to imitate you. The most important thing here will be imitation. Whenever you are making a gesture or you are saying something, whether your child is imitating you or not. If your child is imitating, it's a very good sign. The more they will do, the more faster they are going to learn. But if they are not doing, you can do in a funful way so that they will be attracted and will try to do the things. So yes, parent, these are some of the tips I would like to give to you, and please use it in a regular basis. These are very useful. These are based on my personal experience, and I believe if you do it in a regular basis, it is going to work on your child in an effective way, and definitely it will work. So also I would like to hear from you how far it has worked for your child. So please put in the comment box that how much it has worked for your child. And you can also mention if you want to know any other parent tip topic, then please mention in the comment box. I would definitely like to take that topic in my next video. So yeah, parents, please follow the tips what I have shared here. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, stay at home,